A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. I would rather hire a man with enthusiasm than a man who knows everything. Charity is injurious unless it helps the recipient to become independent of it. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee, and I will pay more for that ability. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is to let people know you are doing the right thing. I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity, an obligation, every possession, a duty. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. A man has no right to occupy another man's time unnecessarily. I always tried to turn every disaster into an opportunity. Singleness of purpose is one of the chief essentials for success in life, no matter what may be one's aim. If your only goal is to become rich, you will never achieve it. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see farther. I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. Nobody does anything if he can get anybody else to do it. It is very important to remember what other people tell you, not so much what you yourself already know. The only thing which is of lasting benefit to a man is that which he does for himself. Money which comes to him without effort on his part is seldom a benefit and often a curse. The impression was gaining ground with me, that it was a good thing to let the money be my slave and not make myself a slave to money. A man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditures to his income. If he feels rich on $10, and has everything else he desires, he really is rich. I had a horror of the danger of arrogance. What a pitiful thing it is when a man lets a little temporary success spoil him, warp his judgment, and he forgets what he is. I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and in his right to life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness. I believe that the law was made for man and not man for the law, that government is the servant of the people and not their master. I believe in the dignity of labor, whether with head or hand, that the world owes no man a living but that it owes every man an opportunity to make a living. I believe that thrift is essential to well-ordered living and that economy is a prime requisite of a sound financial structure, whether in government, business or personal affairs. I believe that truth and justice are fundamental to an enduring social order. I believe in the sacredness of a promise, that a man's word should be as good as his bond, that character, not wealth or power or position, is of supreme worth. I believe in an all-wise and all-loving God, named by whatever name, and that the individual's highest fulfillment, greatest happiness and widest usefulness are to be found in living in harmony with His will. I believe that love is the greatest thing in the world, that it alone can overcome hate, that right can and will triumph over might.